What's up, sports fans? My name is JT Magnum, and welcome to Magnum Sports Rundown. We're going to talk about the national championship game today. Ohio State won it last night over Oregon, 42-20, and I was shocked. I got to admit, I thought I had Oregon winning this game. I had Alabama beating Ohio State as well. I'm one of the people that felt Ohio State didn't deserve to actually be in the college football playoffs, and I was wrong. I'll admit it, I was wrong. I got chastised in the comments a little bit about it. I got a little bit of flack for it in from some other people saying, no, Ohio State's deserving, that they should be there. And I gotta admit, they without Braxton Miller, who was a Heisman Trophy candidate at the beginning of the year, JT Barrett comes in and does awesome for the whole year for them. They only lose the one game to Virginia Tech. And the next thing you know, the sophomore Cardale Jones comes for him for the Big Ten championship, dominates Wisconsin, and then takes him to 2 playoff wins over Alabama and Oregon. If you would have told me that, come on, if anybody would have told me that at the beginning of the season, I'd be like, yeah, right, that's never going to happen. And I'm shocked. But you never know how it is, especially with an Urban Meyer coach team. He's done it, obviously, with Florida. And congratulations to him as well. That's his 3rd national title. Won 2 with Florida and now 1 with Ohio State. One of 2 coaches to only be able to win national titles with 2 different teams. Nick Saban being the other with LSU and obviously Alabama. So, I mean, kudos to them. Congratulations to the Ohio State Buckeyes. They're the national champs. And wow, Cardale Jones. I mean, the guy was just phenomenal. Always showed poise in the pocket. Led him on 3rd down conversion after 3rd down conversion along with Ezekiel. It's running. We'll get into that in a second. But 16 for 23, 242 yards, 2 total touchdowns, 1 rushing, 1 passing. And wow. Wow, wow, wow. What a performance. 3rd down conversions. Ohio State was 8 for 15. Oregon was only 2 for 12. Mariota just couldn't seem to get on touch with his receivers. And I know they were down 2 receivers, but it still doesn't matter because Ohio State was dominating the line of scrimmage. They were dominating the run with Ezekiel Elliot, and it seemed like when Oregon came back and they were down 21-20, they just said, screw it, we're handing it off to Elliot, we're done. And 36 carries, 246 yards, and 4 touchdowns. The dude was just unstoppable. He was just running all over them. They couldn't tackle him. He was just shifty. He was finding holes. They were gassed. I mean, the time of possession was like 38 minutes almost for Ohio State to almost to little under 23 for Oregon. And you could just tell the way the game was going. It seemed like Oregon can score fast if they wanted to, but now you're putting your defense on the field too fast, and it was just Ohio State was taking advantage of the fact that the defense was just on the field for too long, and it couldn't hold up. That defense could not hold up against that kind of barrage of running from especially that kind of big of a back. Like he's a huge dude, and they couldn't tackle him. So kudos to Ohio State. I'm interested to see how the rankings come out next year. I believe Ohio State will be ranked #1 next year, but the #2 or #3 team, I think it's going to be Baylor and TCU. TCU probably, then Baylor in that order. TCU is going to come back next year with an pretty much even stronger team than they had this year. And I felt that they were one of the teams that got left out. But it's hard when Florida State was undefeated. Alabama, obviously, deservingly so, was in there. Ohio State, obviously, winning that Big Ten title. And obviously, they have now proven they're deserving. And Oregon. I mean, it's hard to determine 4 teams. I wish it could be more teams in the playoffs, but this is how it is. This is how it's going to have to be. And you're going to have to just lose no games. So TCU, with that 1 quarter of football where they blew it against Baylor, they're going to have to come back next year and win some big games. So we'll see what happens. But congratulations to the Ohio State Buckeyes and Urban Meyer and Cardale Jones and Ezekiel Elliot for just, dominating that playoffs, and congratulations for them for winning the national title. So let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know how you think the rankings are going to be next year. Let me know what you thought about this game, and let me know what you think about this hat. I don't usually wear these kind of hats, and I got it for my birthday, and I wanted to put it on and wear it. So it was my in-laws bought it for me, so I want to make sure they see I'm wearing it, all right? So for JT Magnum and Magnum Sports Rundown, I'm out. Peace.